Yep, that was crossover. You might have seen some famous football players doing that trick. It's pretty simple and easy to learn. So, let's do it right now. Crossover. This is such a magical trick. Crossover alone is not very difficult, but later on you will see why is it so important to know how to do crossover. Crossover is also a trick about touch, but this time it's not so dead serious to do perfect touch for crossover. Actually, when you kick the crossover up in the air, it can be any height. Just make sure that it doesn't go to your sides or too much ahead. You can kick the crossover as high as you want. That's not so serious. If you have never done crossover before, here's a good way to start to practice the trick. Drop the ball in front of you, let it bounce once, and then do the crossover. That is a good way to practice the timing to do crossover correctly. One more important thing is that make sure that you swing your other foot that doesn't kick the ball properly to the side, so you get the trick done all clean and nice. When you're comfortable with the timing, you can start to practice the crossover from juggling. As you can see, the first touch doesn't really matter how high it is. The higher you kick it, that just makes it a bit more difficult. So the nice area to kick the ball is about the height of your waist. One more important thing about crossover is that you start to jump and the trick when the ball is coming down. So when you kick the ball up in the air, just wait until it reaches the point when it starts to come down and then go for the trick. Like this. As you can see, it can be higher or it can be lower, but still remember to wait until it starts to come down. That's the correct time to do the jump and the trick itself. Just like every trick before, remember to kick to the center of the ball. When doing crossover, you might see that the ball is going a bit here and there, but that's only because you might kick not to the center of the ball. If you kick to the center of the ball, it will cause the ball to go straight up in the air. And that's what we're looking for. Crossover is a nice trick because there's so many variations of crossover. But the crossover itself is really important in freestyle. Later on you'll find out why. But now take your ball and go give it a try. I'll see you later.